Okay guys, let's roll. It's going to be a busy day for me. First though, we have to talk about that man again and what happened last night. Yeah, I've had a message in from No Chance. I feel like one of those countries in the Middle East being dragged into a war that they didn't want. Yeah, but if I'm in it, I'm going to fight to the best of my ability. Our problem, guys, is Zionism. It really is a problem. We have to bring down the sites that support Zionism. It's Zionism that is getting people killed all around the world, even while we speak. It's Zionism that is carrying out genocide in the Middle East. I've got a really important video I want to get out, but first we have to deal with this. Let's have a look at what No Chance sent me. Not having a pop at No Chance now. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm positive of it. Let's read what he sent. Hi Paul, I was sent this over. A few things. This was not intended to be some blood sports style debate. It was a conversation with difficult questions scattered in. If you didn't watch the full thing, you've probably missed a lot of the pushback. 2, I never said my camera is broken or don't have one. I had no intention of going on camera, nor should I need to. 3, you can't claim those missed opportunities when you listen to 20% of a conversation. I mean all this respectfully. If you want to do blood sports, talking to him, to task style debate, email him and set it up. I've no desire to talk to Paul Thorpe. If I was to debate Paul Thorpe, and I would eviscerate him. Let's go through those points one at a time. And this is said with respect to No Chance. This was not intended to be some blood sport style debate. It was a conversation with difficult questions scattered in. No Chance, you're a gentleman. That's fairly obvious to see, but what was needed last night was not a gentleman, it was a butcher. Last night needed someone like Simon Tomlin, Dino Bain, or even me to ask the real questions. You should have asked him straight off. Are you a Zionist? Do you support Zionism? Do you think the people who unsubscribe from you are really fools? Why do you tolerate Richard Inman? Do you regret standing by Advance UK when Rupert Lowe is the future? Why did you attempt to walk back your statements on ethno-nationalism? Yeah, sometimes you need people like me, ruthless people. Right. Then it was, you probably missed a lot of the pushback. Right. I was in and out of the chat, most of it. I only watched 20 to 30, maybe 30 minutes tops at the start. I found it boring, slow moving, and the chat was more entertaining. Because I didn't watch the full thing doesn't mean to say I didn't know what was happening. I had fellow patriots there who were reporting back to me on anything of importance that came up, and there was very little of that. So I know everything that happened at that conversation that you were having. No Chance, no disrespect. With regards to the camera, I apologise. I read in the chat and I assumed it was from you should never assume anything. I agree with you. Saying that your camera was broken and that's why you weren't on screen. And I accepted that, and that's what I reported. I could have been more clearer and said one of the people in the comments mentioned it. Yeah? So that's a valid point. If I want to do blood sports, get in touch with him myself. I could, perhaps I should, but I don't want to. There's more important things to do. Right? Zionism is pure evil. Why would I want to debate with someone like Hope Not Hate? Because talking to Paul Thorpe is like talking to Hope Not Hate. Then again, why should I go over to his channel, say, or anyone, just to increase click rate, increase his revenue? If I was to debate Paul Thorpe on this channel, invite him over, which actually I couldn't, 2 reasons. My machine wouldn't handle it. He would use that then to generate more income and show what a victim he is. I want to be done with Paul Thorpe. I want to bring down Zionism. Pause, Paul. like I said, no chance. You're a good guy. But for anyone listening to this, the time for good guys is over. We've got to get down and get dirty with them. Yeah? It's no good saying we're opposed to this or we don't like violence, we don't like dirty words. They laugh at us when we say things like that. Anyhow, I've got to move on. I want to do this other stuff on Zionism, which is a bloody cancer on the world. Caused so much misery for hundreds of years. The Balfour Declaration was the worst thing this country has ever done in its long, proud history. Right, we're going to go over now to FreedomDad73. Freedom Dad made a video the other day talking about Paul Thorpe. Freedom Dad is a brave, proud Ulsterman. He works tirelessly for peace between the Catholic and the Protestant communities out in Northern Ireland. That man is a hero to me. He inspired me. He helped me when I first set up this channel. Freedom Dad tells the truth. He tells it the way it is. And when Ulstermen start looking over to the mainland to see the ways we are behaving, and it upsets him, then you know that we are doing something wrong. Anyhow, let's listen to Freedom Dad for a second, and then we'll call it a wrap, and I can get on with the real work that needs to be done. Not talking about some washed up grifter sunning himself in Spain. Yeah. Right, pause, Paul. Okay, before I press play on this, have a look at the top of my screen. I just noticed it. You can see all those icons. Those are pinned subjects I want to talk about. How many say 3, 6, 9, 10, maybe a dozen, 15? Then in the emails, there's another 10 subjects I've been requested to talk about. Some of them quite important. Female safety, so many different subjects. I'm limited to what I can do. But know one thing. During my time as an IT contract manager, my nickname amongst the partners of Pricewaterhouse, if you know Pricewaterhouse, you know how big they are. My nickname was the Borg because I was ruthless and would assimilate everything in my way. These are the kind of men you need now. Ruthless men. Why do I want channels to grow? Because I'm getting old. I don't know how much fight I've got left in me. You've got to help make this channel grow. We've got to get out to more people. We've got to overtake Paul Thorpe. I've done the calculations. It'll take me 2 years at current growth rates to overtake him. Yeah, the more people we reach, the more important it is for the coming fight, and there is a fight coming, guys. So let's not be no more Mr. Nice Guys. Yeah, no more being a gentleman. Bring in the butchers. Good morning, Freedom Dad. Thank you for visiting the channel. Hope you don't mind me taking this clip. I know you don't. And respect to the Ulstermen. No surrender.
If you ask me now, are we winning this poll? I'll be honest, no, we're not. The left will win. The left will win, I believe, comfortably. They're well organized, very tactically, very savvy. And they will unify with every aspect of the left, being socialists, communists, Marxists, and the Muslims will get in there, and they will formulate their way, and even with the soft left, center left, and they will win. It's as simple as that, guys.
Yep. So something that we already know. We understand what's happened. We understand that we've had traitorous governments who have been involved with the Fabian Society, who have infiltrated our colleges and infiltrated every walk of life, you know, through to the police, through to social work, through to our NHS, and they have complete control of everything, you know. This is the far left. It's been going on for the last 25, 30 years. So we already know this. We know why the country is in the state it's in. We know why there's England is going down the drain and being replaced, and soon, very soon, not going to be an English city. We know these things. We understand that.
Even with the Lib Dems.
Even with the Lib Dems,
yeah.
they're going to win. The issue I have here, and the massive issue is, and I think I'm starting to sense it, I'm starting to sense what a lot of the callers are saying.
Okay, we'll let it go there. I will put Freedom Dad's link in the descriptions. Yeah, go over, watch it. Do me a favour. Leave a comment saying Green Arrow, senses, respect, no surrender. Yeah. Did you see that beautiful flag through the Freedom Dad's window? Fabulous. Okay, guys, let's go back into the bunker. No chance. I didn't mean to offend you, my friend. Not a problem. Respect to you. Pause, Paul. Last thing, and then we move on. I am betting that the Daily Agenda, Simon Tomlin, will really eviscerate that show last night. Yeah. Because I'm pretty ruthless. I told you on day one in the first videos, don't let easygoing people fool you into thinking they are soft. They can be extremely hard. Simon Tomlin is up a notch from me when it comes to that. See you on the next one, guys. You've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow. Don't forget to go give Freedom Dad my respects.